To another Chart Reporter live stream. This time we're doing a mid-afternoon here in Sydney time, just looking at the markets, and there's a few things I'm wanted to take a little bit of a trade on. So I thought I would fire up the stream and you could all join me. Now, just as always, reminder, what is Chart Reporter? Why am I talking about Chart Reporter? Chart Reporter is a new analytics tool that helps you journal and understand your trades in MetaTrader. No broker logins required. The EA pushes data into the system. So from a privacy point of view, you are covered. You're not handing over risk of brokers or anything else like that. But let's get into it. Let's get into the tool. So let me bring up the log. There's a 13 cents we made the other night on the stream. Let's bring MetaTrader across. I'm looking at UJ at the moment, and it looks like it's heading up to the previous day high again. I've got the Heikin-Ashi candles on and some Bollinger Bands, and we're sort of trading above the Bollinger. We've just looks like there's a bit of a stop sweep coming through here at the moment with that line coming in. We're on the M1 chart. I know there's a lot of different pitches and stuff going on here. It looks like it's pulling back. That's good. I've got my stop loss forecast here. Let's see if it starts rising up again. I just might pull the stop loss down below that previous low there. Don't really want to lose $28 on this. Let's keep it tight. Let's go there. Potential $12 loss. And if it comes up and hits the previous day high and goes just north, which it's likely to do, that could be a $35 gain. 5 pips. It's not a big request there. And so we're going to put on one lot. Let's do that. All right. Turn off my projector lines. Just confirm those amounts of what I thought they were. Definitely $19 and 26. Oh, my projection calculations moved a bit because of the slippage, it would seem. That's right. More risk, not as much to gain. But we're keeping track of all of that over here in Chart Reporter. So you can see right there straight away USD JPY popped up in the log there. It's only a 0.7 RRRRR. Not my favorite, but anyway, we'll tag this as, is it M1 scalping or Heikin-Ashi? It's actually M1 scalping. That's what we're doing here. Heading for previous day high to retest. Put that note on there. So this is the tool. This is Chart Reporter, and one of the great things about this tool is it captures your screenshots straight out of MetaTrader. So when you're journaling, logging, looking back at your history, not only can you put notes on it and tag strategies, you get the screenshot, and you can see it's got my Heikin-Ashi candles there, my Bollinger Bands. It's all there, just as you can see next to it in MetaTrader. So that screenshot capability, very cool for reviewing your trades. Let's bring MetaTrader back here though. Let's see how this trade's going. Nope. It is recovering. It's going up. This might be a nice quick little scalp. We'll see. Well, that can keep on keeping on. What else is going on in the markets? Hello in the chat if you're joining me. What's looking good on the trades for you today? How are you trading? Have you got something in mind? Disclaimer up front, of course, this is not financial advice. This is a bit of entertainment, watching me do some trading, put my FTMO account on the line and see what Chart Reporter is all about and how it's useful for tracking and logging your stuff. Oh, I forgot to start my session. I should do that. So there's a session timer. You can keep track of your trading sessions and report individually on separate sessions of your trading. So you can see how you go against yourself on different days, nights, weeks, etc. So we'll get that going. I'm going to have to retroactively fix that. When I close out that session, I can go and adjust the timestamps and move it back a few minutes to when I actually started before I placed that trade. But that trade's looking good. I'm happy with that. This is UJ. What's happening on AUD USD? I've got that open here. This is where I've actually got the chart reporter EA loaded up. You can see there is the chart reporter EA. I can't quickly show you the expert list to show you it there because it pops up in a different window on my sharing doesn't show that. But you can see up there, chart reporter. Chart reporter active. Now what chart reporter is doing is it is looking at all of the trades you enter and pushing them into the chart reporter system. And so it can run on any chart, as you can see, that's sitting here on the AUD USD. But I placed the trade on USD JPY with a different trade management EA, and the screenshot was captured, the trade was captured, everything is sitting over there in Chart Reporter, getting tracked, logged, and easily journaled. Because I don't know about you, when I started trading, journaling is not something I've done. I know I'm meant to, I know everyone says you should, but trying to manually remember to take screenshots and go to a spreadsheet and type in the entry price and the exit price and your take profit and your stop loss, I just never did it. I was too busy trying to capture the next trade. But now, with Chart Reporter, as I trade, the journaling is done for me. All those take profit, stop loss. And if you've ever tried to go and use the reporting in MetaTrader, you'll know it's really hard to know what's going on in here and to pull accurate data out. You can get some insights, but it's not great, in my opinion, which is where Chart Reporter was born from. All right, accidentally close that USD JPY window. Let's just reopen it again. No Heikenashis, just real regular candles. It's going all right. Come on, get there. No. All right. What else is out there? Let's just stop obsessing over that one. GBP JPY, it's like it's making lower lows and lower highs. It's heading for the previous day low to retest that, would be my guess. It's just had a little retest here. So let's get my trade deck tool that I like using. Where is it? Trade projector. All right, we're going for a short, so flip those around. Yep, that's about where I would want the stop loss. Let's bring the take profit a little bit closer onto the previous day low. And I'm not risking $900. Let's bring this risk down to 0.1. 0, if I knew how to use a computer, 0.1. Recalculate, 0.91. Better, 90 for 100. Let's do it. Let's do that. That's a bit about a 1-to-1. Let's put in the sell. And yep, almost no slippage on that one. That one was dead on. So we'll see how we go with our GU trade. Now UJ is going well. Look at that. This is where you want to start playing with your take profit and go, oh, maybe I'll move it higher. Because typically if it hits the previous day high, it might bounce and try and go north for a little while and then come back and retest it. But I'll be happy with a quick scalp of just getting that $19 for now. My poor FTMO account is in a sad way. It's definitely seen better days if we look at the all-time performance on the equity curve of it, which you can see there in the top right. We'll bring that into the middle. As you can see, it's seen better days. But I've been running this FTMO account for about a year now, and it's just hanging on. But we are well in the hole, and we would like to repair that and get that better. So this is sort of the main interface. What you're seeing before is I can actually pop out my execution stream into its own little sub window, which is the one that you were seeing up in the top corner before. That way you can easily just have that as a side panel open, and you don't have to live in the full reporting environment all the time. But you can definitely come in here and see the performance. You can filter down how we've gone over the last 7 days. the last 30 days. I've been trading on this account a lot. That's why I need to fix it now. But let's get back to the trades. Let's see what's happening. Oh, no, no. Oh, it's bailing. Oh, UJ. You bailed just short of the previous day high. You've come down and you've swept my stop. I bet it's going to shoot up. You don't revenge trade. I am not re-entering, even though I'm sure it's going to hit that green line. Oh, what a punish. And because of the slippage, like I actually entered the trade down lower, but then the slippage had jumped up. And so by the time it started getting a profit, wow. Wow. This is why this is not financial advice. Let's see how my other trade's going. It has also decided to do some reversing, but on the whole, the trend should be continuing down. Fingers crossed that one keeps doing what it's meant to be doing. Let's go look at gold. Let's see how gold's doing today. Gold is just hanging around, ranging in the middle. I'm not touching it if it's ranging. That's ridiculous. On the M1's clearly trending down at the moment, but it is just it's trended down now. Look, it's hit this line of resistance where there's a lot of touch points. If I stick a line around there, you can see touch, resistance, 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 resistance turning into support. And so now we're back at that level. It's a danger zone right now to enter that unless there's a clear sort of break and retest. Not worth the effort at this point on that one. On the execution stream, you'll notice how the current open trade is blue, but the one that we just lost, that USD JPY one, has gone red. But if it was a winning trade, it's green. And so during the trade, we don't know whether it's going to be, and we don't bring in live P&L data for open deals because you're not trading from here. This is a reporting interface. It's chart reporter, not chart trader. The trading is happening in MetaTrader. That's why it's called trader, not reporter. So you're not going to get real-time updates. We don't want you thinking that you should be running your trade and operating it out of the chart reporter engine. It is for journaling, reporting, analytics, review, not for trading. That is what MetaTrader is for. All right, let's see what other deals might be on the table right now. What's Euro USD doing? Oh, it's right down near the previous day low. Sort of had a bit of a bounce. It's retesting again. Might be becoming a bit of a level of support here. We can see it hit that yesterday and then bounced. It seems to have hit it twice more and it's still kind of bouncing. Do we go for a buy here? Do we suspect that it's actually going to keep going up? How much am I going to be putting at risk with a 0.01 on this one? Let's keep it real little because yeah, that's right. $10 for 20. Let's do that. 0.1. Buy. I think there's a good chance we're going to get back up to that line there. And that gives me a bit of clearance if it does come and retest down here a little bit. All right, better log these. This is the Euro USD one. This is definitely fitting into the M1 scalping. Near previous day low, bounced 3 times, predicting move upward. All right. And once again, view mission evidence, you can see there is the screenshot. Exactly the same as MetaTrader. Awesome. Did I journal GBP USD or did I forget? See, you've still got to do the work. Chart Reporter will make it easier for you, but you've still got to remember once you place the trade, I'm too busy talking to the stream. That's half my problem. Come in here, and this was also an M1 scalp on the GBP USD because lower highs, lower lows forming, moving towards previous low. That is why I entered the trade. So when I look back and go, what happened with that trade? Now I know. What was my logic? It's really important that you capture that. And even just because otherwise you look back and go, wow, how did I win that trade? Or why did I lose that trade? Having the log there is critical. And when I click into that trade, you can see all the details. It's open trade, so the details don't fully populate. But you can see when we entered it, when we opened it, we can see there's our notes. All this is there for further review in the future. I know it's a bit hard to see up in the top corner there. Trying to manage all these screens. It's a bit tricky, but if you've got feedback, drop it in the chat. Say hello and let me know. What do you reckon of my trades? Are they good trades? Are they bad trades? They're both in loss at the moment, which I don't love. But anyway, such is life. We can't control these things. We're just doing the best we can with the information we have. I think that's part of trading, right? Seeing it go into loss and not freaking out because we're confident in our strategy. And my strategy is that it's going to come back down and retest that low. Now, this is where you get heartache. You go and review and go, well, let's go back to USD JPY that bailed out and killed me. How's that going? It's going back up again. Of course it is. It's come down, wiped the stops, got some liquidity to go further north again. So how do you guys go with your stop loss positioning? I'm always trying to be a bit cautious and keep it tight, but then I get wiped out. But then the one time I go, oh, I'm going to go for a bigger stop loss. I'm going to leave it more open. What do you know? It keeps going south and hitting my stop loss. That's why I need to journal. I need to practice. My FTMO account is actually pretty sad, not because of my own manual trading, but because I was testing some EAs. I was trying to do some automated trading on it, and they didn't do so well. Come on. We're not even trading on this one. Why am I looking at this chart? Euro USD. Still trying to go down to test that line. I might have entered too early. Maybe with a bit of patience, I could have entered a little later, waited for it to really retest that line. But look, it's slowing down. Look at the momentum. It's really flattening out here. That's why I think it's getting ready to return and shoot back up to my TP. And on the Euro USD, how's that one? We pretty that still going down. Nope, that's the same one. GBP USD, that's what I want. This is one that I think is still going down. And it's still good. I think we're still good. We got plenty of room there for it to come back, and there's going to be stop losses sitting above here. There's liquidity above these points. So it's very possible we'll get a candle spiking up here. Hopefully I'm clear enough because there's also probably some liquidity up here. A lot of liquidity up here. Look, bang, bang, bang. People were entering on each of these spikes. So there's probably a bunch of stop losses just above here too in this zone, which freaks me out a little bit. But my stop loss is already set for $90 of risk. I'm not keen to increase that up any greater on this account at this time. If my hypothesis is right and it's going down, then my hypothesis is right. But hard to account for some of those stop loss hunts to gather liquidity and how big a gap you need to allow for that. All right, back here on your USD, it's still going down. Go up, go up. What else is going on? Oil's interesting at the moment, isn't it? Lots of stuff happening with oil. Ooh, oil prices going back up again. Things are obviously not going well in the Middle East. Look at that. Holy kaboli. That's not good for petrol prices. I have a feeling as soon as I enter buy on this, it would crash. I don't know. Is that your experience? Like the markets just know? I know that's not true. I know they don't know. I know I'm just like one little peasant in the world, but it feels like they're targeting me sometimes. And every time, as soon as I'm like, oh, yes, I'm going to ride that wave. No, it reversed right then. Probably because every other peasant at the same point in time went, yes, I'm going to get that. And, you know, the smart money says, haha, we've got you. We've got you now. So, yeah, we're not going to touch oil because that's on a run. We'd got it earlier maybe, but yeah. And like, I don't know, what's the history of oil? Like it's like it back up to like its record highs from a month ago. It came right down, but now it's bang, 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 back up again. Not good. Don't like it. Scares me. If you're not sure, don't trade. They say the patient trader is the profitable trader. Is that what they say? Something like that. What is going on with the New Zealand dollar? Come on, MetaTrader, redraw. It did not gap that much. You're missing history. Oh, that's from 30th of January to 30th of April. I thought New Zealand dollars not been doing well. Oh, free fall. Oh no, it's come back and hit this. Let's just, the previous day low is a point of resistance from earlier in the month. And so yesterday it hit that point and now it's bouncing up again. But it's probably going to come back and retest it again. But it's still just, it's up in the middle. It's not really clear what it's doing. We might leave that one. Good news. GBP USD has continued to go down. We are now well in profit. This is where I always get super keen and go, oh, I'm going to break even now. And then I break even and get nothing. Like if we're really scalping, I should probably just close that and take the 20 bucks because it's now re-hitting this little limit here. And it is likely going to bounce back up. And I would like just to take some money off the table. I think I just lost 36 on the USD JPY one. Recovering 20 would be nice. But letting it run all the way down to 136 would be even nicer. Fear and greed. Fear and greed. It's always that balance when you're trading, isn't it? That's why it's good to know your results and check yourself. I'm going to let this run. I think looking at the chart, looking at the fact that it is lower highs, lower lows, heading back down towards this for retesting. Like it could bounce here. This is a bit of a resistance mark here. If it can break through this, then it's going to go run all the way down very quickly. If it doesn't, then it's not going to. So actually, let's bring this back down. Let's move to a break even. Let's do that because I don't want to lose money. Let's make sure it's like 10 bucks or something, just enough to cover the FTMO fees. Okay, $5. That should be enough, I hope. For 0.91 of a lot. If my hypothesis is good and it's going to run, then it's going to run. If it's not and it reverses, then it was a bad hypothesis and there's no point losing $90 over it. That's my logic here. So we're going to put that in here, GBP USD, moved to break even if it reverses, hypothesis was wrong and loss is mitigated. Update the briefing. Boom. So we've now updated my notes, which you can see there. So there's all my notes. My M1 scalping strategy. I could add a tag here, break even. All right. Let's see how this trade goes. How's my other one going? Euro USD. It's tapped that line. It's testing. It really did. I could have waited. Fortunately, I didn't put as much on this one. I wasn't quite as confident. It's only a risk of $10 on the loss, which this is a $100,000 FTMO account, but I'm down 8,500, and I think once I hit 10, the account's gone forever. So that's why I'm being a little bit cautious. GBP USD, it's running. It's running. I told you if it broke through that line, then we had a chance. And it is breaking through that line. Which line? Not that one. Use that. Use this. This line here. There's a bit of a line of support and resistance there. And I thought if we can bust through there, then we've got a good chance of it just running to the end. We can see late yesterday there was a big, oh my goodness, that's big money. Just stop hunting north and south. That candle made, how many people did that candle make unhappy? I mean, that candle probably made a lot of people unhappy too. That is big institutional money making some people very unhappy. Holy kaboli. But we are feeling happy about this trade. This is but a tiny pullback there. So we're going to move the break even down to just above that pullback. Make at least $15, $14. But we're now up to $50 in profit. This is good. I'm liking this trade. This one's making me happy. But making you happy? If you're wondering what I'm running on my chart as far as indicators, this previous day high low, the pink and the green line that I've got here, that's a custom indicator that I built, which I'm looking to launch on the MQL5 marketplace alongside with Chart Reporter soon to help people out. I really like it. It's very handy just to drop on there and quickly see those levels. And I've got my trade projector tool as well that you saw I used to execute the trade. That's really handy. I can have my stop loss and my take profit lines, and that just helps me plan the trade and work out how much I want to risk, how many lots that percentage of risk is, and then I can execute the trade there as well. If I don't want to have fixed, I can even turn dynamic on, and those lines you might be able to see moving up and down as the price moves up and down. So if you know you want to risk a set percentage and you're just waiting for the trade to hit that marker of where the current price is, bang, you can have dynamic lines there too. So that, again, that's not published yet. That's just one that I've been testing internally. If you like the look of that, let me know, and we'll try and get that on the MQL5 marketplace as well. Euro USD, still testing that line. It's crossed through. Going to come back up and retest. This is the test. This is the test. Will it punch up? Will this become support or resistance? This previous day low. That is the question. Like I said, it's only $10, so it's not the end of the world. Risking 10 for making 20 could be good. Meanwhile, my GU trade is continuing to do good things. That's nice. So while that happens, let's look at Chart Reporter. Let's understand a little bit more about what this Chart Reporter app is. Come on, there we go. Oh. Here's Chart Reporter. So you saw me tagging those strategies like M1 scalping. I can come and report individually on my different strategies. So here's M1 scalping. I've done 2 trades using M1 scalping that have closed, and it hasn't done very well. Here's the trades there. There's my PDHL Bounce strategy. There's my Heikin-Ashi strategy that we can check the results on. Let's just refresh that, make sure it's bringing in today's trades. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So we can analyze all our trades. One of the things I love about this tool is these strategies. If you are doing EA trading, you can put a magic number on there. And as the EA trades with the magic number, the tool will automatically tag all of those strategies. And then on the dashboard, you can start comparing the efficacy of your different strategies and seeing which ones have the best equity curves. M1 scalping is not doing too well right now. The others are pretty flat because that $35 loss. Thank you, UJ. All right, how are the trades going? They're still both open. You can see that here on the chart reporter stream and in MetaTrader. Oh, GU, killing it. I'm going to bring that break even down here now before the last little green candle. So we're now locking in $39 of profits. Let's delete that line. Don't need that yellow line there anymore. What did I say? I said if it broke through that line of resistance, which is about where that stop loss is now, it would run. And what is it doing? It has broken through and it is running. I love it when a plan comes together. Euro USD, it hit the line and I'm hoping it bounces. It might not. To be fair, I call that M1 scalping. I was really hoping this GBP USD is not actually an M1 scalping trade, is it? It's a PDHL Bounce. That's what I should have on that one. PDHL Bounce. Let's change that strategy. You can only put one strategy on a trade at the moment. I'm trying to help people isolate and go, what is this mostly? It might be a couple of things, but maybe if that's the case, you should have a specific hybrid strategy that defines what that couple of things is. This one was actually mostly a PDHL bounce because I figured it was going to bounce off the low and go up. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Not really an M1 scalp. The UJ one was very much a scalp, hoping I was just going to scalp it, not to bounce, but actually to hit the previous high. Previous high. And GBP USD, again, that is a scalp because I'm hoping it just runs. Did I tag the right one? Human error. GBP USD is M1 scalping. Euro USD is the bounce prediction. There we go. The reporting is only as good as your data entry. If you don't put the right stats in, the chart reporter stats will never be right on the back end. All right, this one's slowing down a little bit. It's had a little pullback. Thinking about it. Come on, keep going. Keep going. Come on, GU. You can do this. Euro USD, I don't know. This one, I'm not feeling as good about Euro USD. But this one, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good that we've at least locked in $39. Now, you don't see the hovers. Restream's not pulling the hover through when I hover over my tooltips. Ah, that's a shame. It's a shame for the streaming experience. There's no easy way for me to fix that either. All right. Let's give this another few minutes to see whether this trade will hit the TP, and then I'm going to wrap up the stream for today. This was just a little quick afternoon stream, a little bit of quick Asian session scalping. A little quick demo of chart reporter for the afternoon. If you're watching this live, say hi in the chat. If you're watching this on the replay on YouTube, say hello. What do you think of my strategies? What should I do differently? I think on the Euro USD one, I definitely should have waited for it to actually hit the previous day low because I'm streaming. I got impatient. I wanted to do a trade. So I did a trade. This one, this is almost textbook. Like I got in, like I could have gone in 3 minutes later after this little rise up before it started dropping again, but it's not too bad. Like it would have given me an extra few pips, but I did pick it on that resistance line as it was breaking through. I mean, this long one here, this was a bit of a stop hunt here, but then it continued down. Oh, look at this. Look at the size of these candles. Isn't that the happiest candle you've ever seen? Come on, you're nearly there. You're nearly there. I'm pulling you down here. Let's lock in 70. No point getting too greedy. If it really flips back and reverses now and just shy of kind of like my UJ one did, where it went, I'm not going to quite touch the line now. Ha ha ha. This seems to have enough momentum. I could pull out and just take the 100. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit because it's good entertainment for the stream, for the players at home. And because I know as soon as I pull out, it's just going to plummet further anyway. Like I almost want to pull the take profit out at this point and then stick a trailing stop on it. Actually, I might do that. What have I got? Let's put a 25. Let's do a 30. 30-point trailing stop. And delete the take profit. Let's do that. Whew. Whew, whew, whew. Living dangerously. We're down to locking. We've locked in $87. The trailing stop has moved again. Apologize if the graphics are a bit thin and hard to see on Restream. The MetaTrader lines are very thin. Sort of just dealing with the tool set we've got. If I need to use a different color scheme, perhaps. To make it easier, this is my own custom. Do I need to go like on the white background? Will that be easier? I'm not doing green on black, sorry. Or yellow on black. Color on white. What if we do that? Is that easier to see the stop loss lines? Maybe. So weird trading on a white screen. Doesn't even feel like the same app anymore. All right, it's running. We've locked in $92. That trailing stop. It's pretty good. So the current profit is sitting at 116, and we've locked in 92. So we're risking what, $20 odd, 30 maybe, up to about 30 with the trailing stop. That's okay because we're still doing pretty well. $90 is a pretty good trade for this time of day. That's a nice little bump for the FTMO account. Given the other night I was doing 30-cent trades, this feels a little bit more respectable for a live stream. And if this is going to run, if it's going to bust through the previous day low and keep running, no point having that take profit there. Like look at my bounce here. It is just touching on that previous day low. And it's trying to work out who it is, what it wants to be. But given the momentum down, there's a chance it's going to run. And so I'm risking $30 of profit on that chance because I could exit now for 116, but I've got my trailing stop currently at 92. And Euro USD, that's still looking very sad. That's it might be bouncing, might be coming up. My stop loss might have been just far enough south. That's nice. We jump out like an M15. Yeah, it hasn't been this low for a long time. We got a H1. The last time it was this low was at the start of April. So it's likely it'll bounce here. I hope so. But it's a much smaller trade, so it doesn't matter as much. Let's see what's happening on GU. It's still just sitting around that mark. It's definitely feeling the resistance of the previous day low. Come on, get there. The suspense. Tell me you're feeling it at home. Whew. Oh no, don't reverse. Come on, go south. Red candles, red candles. Okay, end of the minute, end of the minute. And down, yes. You've had your fun. Now go down. You've had 3 green candles. You've got a doji there. We had a doji up here and it kept going down. That's doji-ish, pinwheel. Still be going down. This little purple number I've got here, this is just a random indicator I found ages ago that I use all the time. Shout out to BLZ candle timer. Love it. So good. Just having the countdown there at all times next to the current candle. Super handy. BLZ candle timer. Oh, come on, keep going red. Keep going red. More red. More red. More red. More water. Come on. Alexa, bookshelf red. Let's try and inspire it with some red color behind me instead of the green. Yes, it worked. I inspired it with my background lighting. Yes. All right, this is our original TP, $130. We are there now. The trailing loss is at, the trailing stop is at 102. So we've now cracked 100 on the trail as well. So we could have cleared out for 130, but we've cracked triple digits on our trailing stop. And if this continues to run, this could actually be even bigger. Oh, yes. Oh, who knew? Who knew that it would respond to, oh no, Euro USD minus 1110. It did not recover. That's sad, isn't it? All right, GBP USD. Oh no, come on. Keep going down. Keep going down. Oh, this trailing stops moved to 110 because of that little spike down. Ooh, ooh, that resistance. Is it going to be support? Come on, be resistance, not support. No, I can't make my lights any redder. The one behind me, maybe. Then I'm going to look weird. Alexa, study backlight red. Oh, that just looks like it's off now. Alexa, study backlight white. There you go. I don't know that my lighting's really affecting the price of GU. But it's fun. We are well past my original TP now. If I left now and close this out, I am winning. Like I could move my trailing stop to my original TP now. And assuming it keeps going south, it's all upside. So our net P&L is looking pretty good for this little mini trading session. We did lose $45 odd on those other two trades, but this one is making up for it. Is it going to come and retest the previous day low, or is it going to keep running? Bottom to euro, did it bounce? Oh, it's just sitting right on my stop loss. Just sitting there. What a punk. And what happened to UJ? We thought it was going to go for the previous day high. Oh my goodness. Oh, are you kidding me? I knew it. UJ, why? Came and cleared my stop out and they went bang. And not only did it hit it, it really hit it. And knowing UJ, it is probably going to come back down and retest on this high, but I don't know when. And I'm not entering revenge trading now. Far out. Oh, my hypothesis was on point, but my stop was too tight. Bigger stops on UJ. There you go. Far out. Can't believe it. What's happening here? Oh, it's retesting. Come on. Become resistance. You are the resistance. The trailing stop's at 115. Current price 122. It got to about 140, I think, we maxed out at. Oh, it's out. We've hit the stop. $110 in the end. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. That's a good result. All right, we are going to come back to Chart Reporter now. We're going to go to our sessions. And I'm going to stop my session control. Now, remember, I need to move this back to like 0155 because I started late. And go Thursday afternoon stream scalping. There we go. And there we go. $60 net from today's little stream scalping. There's the three trades you saw me do. Minus 36, plus 110, minus 11. This is by the trade start time, not the trade end time. So there we go. That is a little bit about how Trade Reporter works. If I come in here now, that's just 7 days. We went down the other night, but boom, spike up today. Let's just go this week. Yeah, there we go. PDHL Bounce did pretty well. It was let down by the whole afternoon thing, but PDHL Bounce itself did really well. Brilliant. Anyway, that is where we're at with Chart Reporter. That is how we're going with the FTMO account recovery. There's still a long way to go recovering this account, but in the last 7 days, let's take a $60 uplift. I will take that. Thank you all. Thank you for joining me for another Chart Reporter streaming session. Hope you got some entertainment out of that. Hope you learned a little bit about Chart Reporter and got interested in it. You can have the same journaling experience if you visit chartreporter.com, where you can stop guessing and start reporting. So you can get that. We have a free trial, always free, where you can get 3 days history. You don't get the screenshot auto sync in free, but you do get a 7-day trial where you start on Sovereign, which even has great things like MCP, so you can plug your Codex or your Claude code or whatnot into the system and ask questions about your trading and your trading performance. So get on that, chartreporter.com, also available in the MQL5 marketplace. Thanks for joining me. If you like the cut of my jib and want to see me do more of this, make sure you like, subscribe, follow if you're on Twitch, wherever you're streaming and watching this. Do the things you need to do to know when we go live. And thank you for joining me. We'll see